back with another live video. On this video, what I want to talk about specifically is hiring. Okay, guys, stop hiring just to hire. Stop hiring just to fill a position. Okay, you need to hire to build a team. Okay, again, let me say this again. Stop hiring to fill a position. The goal is to build a team. When you're filling a position, right? And you're just hiring based on the need of a position being filled, you're never going to build a adequate team, right? Because you're just basing it on the now. You're just basing it on the fact that I'm in a rush. I need to hire somebody. And I always tell you guys to always be hiring, always be accepting applications. You have to vet these people that come on board. I don't care what platform you use to hire, your Monsters, your Indeed, your Snagger Jobs, whatever. You need to vet these people before you bring them aboard. You have to have a clear understanding as to why they're applying for the job with your company, right? Are they applying because they need to pay a bill? Are they applying because they just need money right now? You need somebody that have a long-term vision, that feel like they're part of something that's growing. Okay, you need somebody that have a larger vision, that feel like they're part of something that's growing. Okay, and not just something just right now because I need a job, I need money back, right? And when you learn to do that, the people that you have working for you will help take your company to dramatic heights, right? But again, you have to be willing to know what your company need as a company. Okay, what do you need? Do you need them for just to fill a position, or do you need them long term? Do you need them to be a flex person, to that somebody that you can cross train? How do you need this individual? So in my company, what we did was we did a phone interview, right? So what I do in the coaching, for an example, right? I'll handle a video interview or a phone interview for a lot of my coaching students. A lot of them have jobs. They say, Fabio, I can't do the interview. So what I would do is handle the phone interviews, the video interviews, interview their potential employee, jot down notes, take information, and then when I can, or when time permits, then I'll get with that coaching student and give them a synopsis of what happened with the interview, be it phone or be it video. Okay. Now, for even if for those of you that's not in the coaching, right? That's fine as well. You can do the exact same thing. You want to have a strict script as to what your company need for whatever the position is. What's their availability? Are they willing to travel a long distance? Like all of the criteria that you're looking for, you need to be able to express that and more in a phone interview or a video interview before you even see them face to face. Okay? And this is just by way of my opinion. Okay? So this is not like the all to the end to the all type of deal, right? This just worked for me, and the information that I'll be sharing with you guys is stuff that I've actually used, I've actually done. It's actually worked for me, and I want you guys to become better and be more proficient with it, right? I want you guys to really essentially be able to do what I do and do it at the highest level, right? That way you don't have high turnover rates. So many people, they have a high turnover rate because they're hiring for a position. You need to hire to build a team, okay? And that's on all aspects of your business. Okay, if you need somebody for human resources, I don't care, even if you're sourcing it out to a third party company, you need to hire them to build a team and convey this to them. Let them know, hey, I want this long term. Okay, your VAs, you let them know, I need you long term. You want to vet those people out, you know, um, see, are they really doing this for a business, right? Just to make money, or are they just trying to build something long term, right? So again, anybody that you bring aboard, They have to be a part of the equation in order for the dynamic of your company to rise in revenue. Okay? Every aspect of it. Hiring for cleaning positions, hiring for marketing teams and sales, hiring for human resources, hiring for payroll service. Again, all of these are intricate details of your business. These separate components make up one entity, which is your business. Okay, these separate components make up one entity, which is your business. Okay, I've mastered that, right? So you hear me talk about systems all the time, and I think a lot of people take, when I talk about systems, they take it as um, it's something hard to do. It's not hard at all, right? Now, it's not the most easiest thing to do, but it's damn sure not hard. Okay, and you guys will learn this along the way, that building systems will help your company become on autopilot so fast that your head will turn, right? The reason that I can speak from a different standpoint than probably a lot of other YouTubers is because they actually still work within the business, right? They're doing the cleaning themselves. They're doing the administration themselves. And we all have to start there. But I feel like your goal should be to spend more time with your family, should be able to look into other endeavors, to be able to grow the business and not work in the business, right? And in order for that to happen, you have to put together the teams. You have to put together the systems, okay? If you don't do that, you're always going to be an employee of your business, just point blank, period. You're never really going to be able to get out and do what you really want to do because of the circumstances, okay? So again, guys, like I say, I would love to help you guys out. Um, if any of you guys need coaching at all, okay, again, it's very, very reasonable, guys. Just a nominal fee for all of the information, for the growth that your company will experience. Um, I'm only accepting 7 people, and we have, I believe we have 4 spots available, 4 spots left. Okay, so again, it's only $500. You'll email me at mastercleanmachine@gmail.com if you're interested. Um, all the coaching does, in case people want to know, well, what does the coaching do? The coaching help you put together systems. Okay, it help you to do what I've already done, right? So whereas you don't know exactly what to do, yeah, I give you the sauce in the videos, but the coaching is for the implementation, right? So that's where I physically, or show you how to systematically turn the sauce into something more profitable for your business. Okay, so again, if you're interested, that's mastercleanmachine@gmail.com. I have 4 spots available. Again, it's only $500 for anybody that's interested. um, I was only offering seven spots. So again, guys, if you have any questions, damn sure email me as well. You can always leave it in the comment section. Okay. um, I'm here to help. I'm here to help you build a team. I'm here to help you build systems, right? Build your business. This way you don't have to be an employee of your business, right? You got to get out of that mindset. Okay, you really have to get out of that mindset to convert from employee to entrepreneur. Right now, many of you are self-employed, right? Many of you have a job, right? So you have a job and you're really trying to get over the hump. You're really trying to grow this cleaning business, right? You watch my channel, you watch so many other people's channel, and you haven't really done anything with the information, or maybe you're just confused. There's just so much information out there, right? But like I say, the thing is to build systems, individual systems that makes up one unit, which is your business, right? Your cleaning business. Okay, know what product you offer, what services you offer. Okay, put together irresistible offers, put together basic packages, bundle deals, right? Again, what I'm saying, guys, is common sense is just not commonly practiced, okay? And it's not like Fabio got all of the answers to everything. It's it's not about that, right? It's about learning how to put together systems that can work for your business, that can help you get out of the self-employed state and become an entrepreneur. Self-employed, you work within the entity, you work within the business. Entrepreneurs, we govern things, we lead things, we oversee things. Okay? And if you want to get to that stage, I can definitely help you get there. But you have to be willing to get to that stage, or you won't get there. Mastercleanmachine@gmail.com. I'm here to help you, right? Again, I'm looking to sell out. I'll probably be sold out of these positions or out of these spots before Sunday, before the end of the week. Matter of fact, that's exactly what I'm giving you guys into Sunday. Okay? Sunday is, let me see here. I'm giving you to Sunday. The 29th. Giving you guys to Sunday the 29th, 12 noon. $500, right? I typically sell this for $2,500. I'm giving it to you for $500. I only have 4 spots left, and I'm looking for them to sell out. We sold 3 yesterday. Okay, I was only opening up to 7 people. Okay, so again, guys, let me know. Put sign me up in the subject headline. We go ahead and get you signed up for $500. That's going to give you 6-month coaching, 2-month unlimited lead gen. And again, I show you how to do your own lead gen, right? Because if I just do it for you, you will never know how to do what we do. So I'm going to show you how to do what we do, okay? And be a part of every intricate detail of your business. Help you build systems, okay? Again, this is what's going to take you from being self-employed to entrepreneur, right? So again, guys, that's going to wrap it up for now. If you have any questions, again, about hiring, which was the base of this video, hiring, stop hiring just to fill a position and hire to build a team. If you have any questions about that, leave it in the comment section, or you can always email me at mastercleanmachine@gmail.com. You can email me at mastercleanmachine@gmail.com. I'll be more than happy to answer your questions that you have about this particular video. If you have questions about the coaching, matter of fact, when you email me and put sign me up, I want you to put your name and your telephone number in the box, and that'll prompt my people to have me give you a call. That person give you a call. We go over some details of what I expect from you, what you should expect from me, and go ahead and get you set up. Okay, take a risk with yourself, guys. Don't blind yourself going into 2024 because you don't want to take a chance on yourself. You don't want to take a chance with your business. A lot of you guys are holding back. Again, I tell a lot of people this all the time as well. You got to be willing to use marketing dollars. A lot of people are not going to advance in this cleaning business stuff because they don't want to spend money. We spend money on everything that we shouldn't spend money on, but do not want to invest in our own self-development and in our own business. Okay, and until you're willing to do that, you're not going to make a lot of money. Okay, you gotta say, well, you know what, I'm ready to take a risk. Okay, on many levels. I'm talking about marketing systems, marketing programs. Yeah, it's nice to do it yourself. Okay, but you're only going to get so far doing it yourself. Okay, it's all about teams and systems, I'm trying to tell you. Okay, and anybody that's legitimately ran a commercial or residential cleaning business or any business would tell you that they will pay more to delegate their time than they ever would to have to be the one that put in the time. They'll pay more to delegate their time than they ever would to be the one to have to spend their own time doing whatever the task is. Okay, and you got to get into that same mentality. You have to have that mentality if you want to grow. Okay, of course, it all started with us, right? It's going to start with you in the beginnings. Start with you. You got to do everything. You got to be the cleaner. You got to be everything, right? But it shouldn't end there with you. I have people right now that's in my coaching that's just crying, right? And one thing about me is I'm on you. I'm a Virgo, so I'm just as tough on myself, literally, as I am with you, right? So I'm on you, especially if you pay to come in. I'm on you. I don't want. They cry because it seems hard. They're not crying because they can't do it. They're crying because it's a challenge for them. They haven't done it, right? Well, going to high school was a challenge at one point, right? When you was in middle school and you was going to high school, you was probably a little nervous, right? Because now you know high school is the next level, and in your head you're thinking it's hard, right? But as you went first week, second week, now you're 15 weeks in, you're 20 weeks in, right? You kind of got the hang of it a little bit. You got new friends, you understand the curriculum, you understand what you're supposed to do, right? It wasn't as hard as you thought. And then you went from high school to college. Same thing. You thought college was super hard. You like, I thought high school was hard. I thought college was super hard. And then you went to college and the same thing. It wasn't as hard as you thought. But if you didn't go to college or if you didn't go to high school, you would have never known if it was really super hard or really easy. You know, anything that you do repetitiously on a repetition basis, you're going to become better at it, right? You went to high school repetition, right? Week after week, month after month, year after year, you became a lot better at the studies, right? You understood what needed to happen for you to graduate. Same thing for college. Well, it's the same thing in your business. It's repetition. A lot of you not going to have systems built within your organization, within your business, because you don't do things on a repetition basis. You do things for I'm going to try this today. It didn't work today, so I'm going to try something new tomorrow. That's not how you build a business. It's not. Okay? So again, with hiring people, stop hiring to fill a position. Hire to build a team. That's the base of this video. Hire to build a team, which means you need to vet them. You need to vet them in the interview. So step one, if you guys jotting this down or taking notes, what I would probably suggest that you do is a phone interview. Already have a script laid out with the questions that you expect to ask. And don't ask just the regular degular questions that everybody asks. Be creative with your questions. The more creative you are, the better you're going to have your potential employee think like, okay, why am I looking for a job? Why am I applying here? Because if you can get that out of them now, you will have a better chance of getting a great employee in the long term, right? But if you're just hiring right now just because you need somebody, right? You just picked up a new contract, you need somebody, you need to fill the position. The likelihood of somebody staying is probably slim to none, right? You don't know what this individual even put the application in for, right? They just look a certain way. They filled out the application. You got a copy of their ID and social security card. They fill out the W-4s, the W-9s, whatever the case is, and boom, you got them off and running. That's not the way you want to do it. It's not the way you want to do it. I'm telling you what I know. Like before I sold my company, my employees stayed with me for an incredibly long time, right? I already opened the DBA for the next cleaning company, and a lot of my same employees has already told me, as soon as I launch, as soon as I'm ready to hire, that they want to come over. For an example, I'm gonna give you guys an example. Over the last 2 weeks, so many, because I'm still a part of the company, right? I'm on 3 months, so I'm not done with, like, I'm an employee of the company, salary right now. So I'm off. I want to say the board, but I'm off the company in January. January the 5th would be my last day with my company. I'm just on to help keep the structure and teach their people what it was we were doing with my company, so they won't mess up, lose contracts, and they can understand the dynamics. So I'm part of the management at this point. But here's the deal: with me selling the company, a lot of things change, right? So, for an example, my office, they moved my office to Grand Rapids. Grand Rapids is um, a city in Michigan, right? So Toledo, which is where my office was, is no longer, right? So they want everything to go out of Grand Rapids, right? Cool. Now, with them running things the way they run things, the people that work for me, my supervisors, the employees, they're already used to a certain dynamic. So usually when a company buy another company out, they have their own way of doing things, right? So they get to changing things drastically. So I had supervisors that actually quit my company because of the new management and the way they operate. It's not the same. It's not the same. So now the new company then lost a lot of great a lot of great supervisors because they were with me for a long time, but because the new company bought us out and they got to changing things immediately, they didn't like this, you can't do that. They're yelling at the supervisors. See, I don't operate from that standpoint. I operate from a team, a more family base, which is why my employees, my supervisors, my vendors, my subcontractors, they stay with me for a very long time. A very long time. Okay? Because I operate different, right? But like I say, with the new company buying us out, they have the final say as to the way things go. Okay? So they losing a lot of great talent, my supervisors, and those same supervisors have already emailed resumes over, right? They say, hey, keep me in mind when you guys open up when you open up your next company or whatever you do, Fabio. I'm willing to come and work for you, right? You don't get that just by accident. You get that over time, right? You get that over time. So what I'm here, what I said all of this to say, guys, that's part of building the system. That's part of building the system. Again, you have to vet the people that you're going to potentially hire at the interview. Step one, do a phone interview. Step two, do a video interview, right? And then step three, do your face-to-face interview. Okay, you can use. They got Google Teams for video interviews. You can all type of apps and software programs that you can use to do your video interview, like in real time. I mean, hell, you can do Duo, you can do Zoom, you can do whatever, right? And I tell people to do the phone or the video interview because this allows you, number one, to get to see the person before you actually see them face to face, right? So you got to add up on Indeed, you got to add up on Monster, you got to add up on Snagajob, whatever the case is. Boom, they apply for the position. You set them up for a quick 5-10 minute phone interview, right? Again, you already have the questions, and then you run that same line of questions back at the face-to-face interview. So, for an example, you could do a phone interview and follow that up with a face-to-face interview, or you can do a video interview and follow that up with a face-to-face interview. And essentially, what you want to do is add more questions at the face-to-face that you didn't ask necessarily on the phone interview or the video interview, but you do want to ask the similar questions that you asked on the face-to-face, or I'm sorry, on the video or the phone interview. You want to ask them in person because you just need to make sure that everything lines up. Okay, and if it doesn't, their answers are going to change by the time they see you for face-to-face interviews. Their answers is going to change. If you don't have that consistency, I'm not going to say that makes them a terrible person, but 9 times out of 10 they might be an inconsistent person, right? So again, you have to know what your potential subcontractor, if you, because some of you guys doing subcontractor, it's the same thing. You have to vet them. You have to do a background check on everybody, including your subcontractors, right? If they worked in the industry before, you want to get some references. You want to know who have you worked for, right? And this goes both ways, guys. Again, I'm trying to help you build quality teams. Okay. You also, people say, well, Fabio, where can I get employees from? Or, or you can use staffing companies. That's a way to do it, because it'll cost you a little bit, but it could be worth it. You can use staffing companies, right? You can run your own ads and campaigns, radio ads, internet ad, on Google, internet ads on Facebook. You can run your own ads in terms of looking to hire new talent, new people. And I say look at them as talent, look at them as a team, and not look at them as employees. When you look at them as employees and get to treating them like that, again, a lot of them would disappear. Okay? So again, you got to create that family dynamic when hiring. That's just my personal opinion. I had a young lady, I won't say her name because she's really good. She's in my coaching. She's not in it at this time, but her supervisors gave her hell. Her supervisors gave her hell. And I kept telling her, I say, let's just call her Lisa. I say, Lisa, get me on the video with them. Let me train them. You can be on the video. Let me train them on Zoom, right? This is a part of coaching, no extra cost or nothing. Let's do a Zoom and I can train your people, right? We can find out where everything is going wrong. So a lot of her employees were walking off the sites, walking off the job, and a lot of her supervisors was putting her in difficult situations where she could have lost contracts. Here it is, she's a $500,000 company, or probably just about at touching $1 million in annual revenue, and she's bawling, crying. She's calling me on video, Fabio, I don't know what to do. I'm like, Lisa, you gotta get a handle on this, because they were telling her, and again, I don't want to go too deep because I know she will watch this, and we actually want her to come back into the coaching. So uh, she'd be crying, calling me on video, just bawling. I don't know what to do. Fabio, I'm about to go into this meeting. My team, they putting this shit on me. We got a supervisor meeting. They putting this shit on me. They're telling me if I don't up their pay and do this, that the client really like them. And I said, no, you don't want to put yourself in that situation. I said, do you have them on any employment agreements? Do you have them on any non-competes? Right? Do you have them on any uh, NDAs, non-disclosures? You see what I'm saying? Again, you guys got to take control of this. You don't want to put yourself in a situation where you actually you can't afford to fire nobody because you really need them. This is why you always need to be interviewing. Hire a flex person. A flex person, you guys might call it something else, but a flex person is essentially somebody that knows all of the contracts, that you can cross train across all contracts, various contracts, right? Industrial buildings, churches, law firms, law offices, medical facilities, right? They done worked, plants, warehouses. They done worked all these different sites for you, because this person, when you got a person like that, a flex, that person to help grow your business even more, because they done been to all of these different type of sites. So when call offs happen, you got a flex person you can call. You want to have multiple flex people, okay? These are just backup people that you have on the call, okay? That's if you're dealing with W-2 people. If you're dealing with 1099s or your subcontractors, it's the same way. You always want to be vetting them, right? Again, the interview process is the same way. A lot of people got a different ideology of subcontractors. They say, well, in my state, we can't do certain things and there's certain laws. But if they fuck up your company, guess who it's going to fall on, right? So you have to be strategic with doing them, because technically they're not employees of yours, so you can't treat them like employees. But again, they still have to follow certain guidelines and dynamics, right? They can't necessarily operate entirely the way they want to, because if you lose that contract, guess who, bottom line, it's going to touch yours, right? So yeah, you're going to get them out of there. They're just going to apply for the next company as a subcontractor, and they're going to be from company to company, right? Or if they have their own company, you just hire them, they have their own little business, as a subcontractor, right, for different cleaning companies. Okay, you got to be careful with that because there's a lot of that going on where they're working for multiple. That could be a conflict of interest, right? So they could be sharing sensitive information with between both company owners or management. So again, it's a lot to kind of go into this, guys. I didn't want to really essentially be too long-winded with this stuff, but this is the type of stuff that I show you in the coaching for those that might become available. Again, I got 4 spots available for anybody that's interested. It's only $500, guys, and I offer the guarantee that if I don't help you, at least make your $500 back by the end of the 6-month period. I'm gonna give it to you back. I'm gonna refund it back. No questions asked. Okay. You email me at mastercleanmachine@gmail.com if you're interested. Mastercleanmachine@gmail.com. I'm expecting it to sell out. You have until Sunday, 12 noon. After that, the deal is off the table. Okay. It's very reasonable at $500, 6 months, 2-month unlimited lead gen. Okay. The whole reasoning for the coaching is for me to teach you systems and show you how to put these particular systems into your business so your business can operate on autopilot. That should be the ultimate goal, not you working a part of the business or being in the business. You should be looking at other opportunities and other things that you can kind of invest in and do, right? But instead, you got to day in and day out be headstrong into this cleaning business things because you don't necessarily have systems in place, and you're just not at a point in your business career where you can work autopilot, right? If you're not able to work on autopilot, it's boiling down to systems. Trust me. Okay. So again, guys, you can always email, or if you have any questions on this video, you have anything, if I said anything that sparked, that your mental, you can always leave it in the comment section, right on the videos. Okay. But again, guys, you have to look at hiring your people with a different state of mind, and don't hire to fill the position. Hire to build a team. Okay. And it all boils down to how you interview. You got to know, you got to remember what it felt like when someone interviewed you for a job, right? Now, we all been in interviews before. We all said just about what we needed to say to get the job, right? So, yeah, I'm always on time. I'm always this. I'm never late. I go the extra mile. We all said this stuff. Come on, guys. You know this, right? Why? Because we wanted the job. But I done been in some intense interviews when I'm like, whoa, this is unlike anything that I ever been in before because of the questioning. Fabio, why are our company versus anybody else company? Why do you want to work for us? Right? Fabio, how long have you been in, let's say, the cleaning business or the cleaning industry? How long, who all have you worked for? What's some of the contracts you work for? You want to ask this? I ask this all the time. Why? They give me a list of the contracts that they work for. We go out and solicit them. Do you know if this company still have these contracts to this day? How did you feel when you worked at ABC Warehouse? Did they treat you right? How would you rate the management? Are you looking for growth, or are you just looking to be a W-2 employee? If opportunity presented itself and you had the opportunity to be a manager or a supervisor here, would you take the role, and why? You see where I'm going? And I'm just doing this from the top of my head. And based on what they say, it give you a little intel on their mental. Right? And then you give them a certain scenarios. You go to work today, you get started working the shift, and you notice in the middle of the shift, somebody started removing cleaning solution and cleaning products from the janitor closet, the janitor station. They started putting product in their car. What do you do? How would you respond to that? Would you question them? Would you contact your supervisor directly and ask them like, hey, Jeffrey It's removing product from the janitor closet or janitor station. Was he supposed to do that? Right? And I'm just kind of going off the dome, but you guys get where I'm going with it, right? You want to know if you got a team player, someone that'll let you know, or someone that wouldn't give a shit and just let Jeffrey steal all of the cleaning solutions, all the cleaning products. Okay? This is stuff that you need to know. Interviews with my company be very intense. It's simple, but it can be intense. It's some of the usual questions, but you're definitely going to get hit with some stuff that you're not conventionally used to. Do things the conventional way, you will get the conventional pay. Do things the unconventional way, you will get the unconventional pay. I tell people all the time, what I'm saying is it's common sense, it's just not commonly practiced. You understand? So again, guys, I need you guys to again think about building systems. Please take heed to this. Otherwise, you're gonna be 2023, no system going into 2024, no system going into 2025, no system. So many people they come into the coaching with headaches. Fabio, I'm making $15,000, and guess what? I got to do all the work myself. I am tired, Fabio. I can't spend no time with my son or my children. I'm having, not to tell you all my business, Fabio, but I'm having family issues with my boyfriend or my girlfriend or whatever the case is, because they think I'm doing things that I'm not doing. I'm just so tired. And an off day that I get, Fabio, please, I'm telling you, I'm sleeping all day. Or Fabio, I have a full 40-hour a week job. It's really hard for me to go door to door. It's really hard for me to make these phone calls. It's just hard. It's just hard. I hear what you say in the videos, but it's hard. And I tell them, anything worth having is definitely worth work. Anything worth having is definitely worth working hard for. So you have to find a way. So that's where I tapped in. I say, well, how can I be an asset to the people in my coaching? So not only do we make their calls, that's part of the lead generation program, which I teach you how to duplicate. That way you will know exactly how to do what we do in-house. You will know how to do that. I teach you how to do that from start to finish. I say, well, how else can I be of an asset? We also handle with their clients. So for an example, like if you don't know what the close, you're going to give us intel on the walkthrough. You're going to give us the contact person we're supposed to talk to, and literally with you on a three-way call. I've done this. You guys have meet these people in the coaching. I've done this. I've literally called them personally myself, right? Called them myself based on the information that I gathered from my coaching student, and was able to offer them an irresistible offer per the coaching student's okay or authorization. So I'll give you maybe two or three different things. And I know I'm rambling at this point, guys, but I really want you guys to see the value that I offer. And whether you come in or you don't come in, this is just something that you need to think about. Okay, so for an example, they like, Fabio, people are telling me no. I'm getting the walkthroughs, or your people that made the calls, I've gotten the walkthroughs. It's just they're bullshitting me. They're not signing on. Like the closing part, me picking them up as the client, it's the hard part for me. I say, well, did you follow up? No. I say, well, let's follow up right now. Are you serious? I say, yeah. Call them on the three-way, and I'm going to be such and such representative of your company. So let's say I'm Mark. That's the name I'll go by. I say, hi, I'm Mark with ABC Janitorial Service, part of the sales department. I just noticed Todd put in the estimate with you guys today. Just want to know if you had any questions about the estimate. And they'll say, well, let me take a look at it. I got it right here in my desk, or I got it in my email. Let me take a look at it. Say, sure, take your time. Now, Todd had already sent me the estimate, so I'm already looking at the same information. Todd is also on the three-way. He's hearing how I handle this call, right? Again, nobody in their coaching is doing this, actually helping you close the deals. Nobody's doing that. But I'm doing that not because I just necessarily know what I'm doing, which I do, but I want to show you how you have to talk to them, because I understand when you're not used to dealing with the decision maker, you get nervous, right? You get nervous when you're not used to doing walkthroughs. You get nervous when you're not used to going door to door. You get nervous when you're used to picking up the not used to picking up the phones, and they're hanging up person after person, person after person. They keep hanging up on you. It gets discouraging. And then you get nervous. You have anxiety. You the rush. You see what I'm saying? So again, like I say, guys, all of this is part of building your systems. The more you do it, the more proficient you'll become. Okay? When I first started cold calling, picking up the phones, I was terrible. Absolutely. No script. I was winging it. I was terrible. When I started knocking doors, I was absolutely terrible. Right? I kept doing it. I kept doing it. And I became a little bit more proficient. Now I can walk in any building, any tower, skyscraper, whatever. If they need it clean, I know how to put the numbers together. Again, this is stuff that I've done. Okay, if I haven't done it for myself, I've done it for people that's in my coaching or helped other people do it. Okay, I get calls all the time from franchisors, different franchises. Probably nobody that I haven't spoke to over the years, right? Want me to become. They watch my YouTube videos, and you guys know I don't post a lot, right? I'm so busy, got a lot going, right? But they didn't watch my videos, and they didn't reached out, they didn't email. They want to bring me aboard, and I've never been in a franchise, right? So they must see value in here in which I offer to want that, right? A total outsider, someone that never invested. They watch the videos, and I'm not going to name the franchises, but it's ones we know about. Then email them. We still got emails, left voicemails, right? So again, guys, like I say, it's all about building those systems. That's what it's going to come down to. Again, I feel like personally the goal should be for you to get out of working your business, delegating things out, training, building teams and systems. That way you can put your energy into something else that you may really want to do, or a different investment, or go into another industry, right? So I do the Airbnb, I have the $5 ride transportation, right? But I started off with the cleaning business. In order for me to jump into other endeavors and do other things, I have to make one successful first. So I made the cleaning business extremely successful, made a lot of money with it, took the money out of it, put it into transportation. I say, well, I'll never be an Uber driver. I'll never be a Lyft driver. So let me understand where their weaknesses are. And that's what I did. I just went on Facebook and asked people, what are the problems you guys having with Uber and Lyft? And again, I know I'm rambling at this point, guys, but I really, really want you guys to be successful. And that's whether you're in the coaching or not. Hopefully you find value in this video, because people don't break it down the way I break it down. I'm almost sure of that. Right? So again, I asked, what are the weaknesses, guys? What are the complaints that you have? And I took that information and made it work for me when I started my transportation service, right? Then I ordered a course. You guys probably seen on my other videos. I ordered a course about Airbnb. See, I don't mind spending no money. I'd rather spend some money about some information that I'm going to get, that I deem to be credible and valid, and build a business off of that instead of trying to wing it, try to figure it out on YouTube or figure it out on Google, right? If somebody already got a system available, I'll purchase that system in a heartbeat. My cleaning business, I purchased the course. You guys know about that, Todd Nichols, right? I could have just winged it from, he already had the blueprint laid out. All I had to do was just read it, use it, and have faith in myself and continue to do it, right? I knew that it wasn't going to work overnight. It's something that I had to continue to do, right? So again, guys, like I say, the systems and everything, even in the transportation, Uber is a system. They do things. Uber Eats is a Grubhub is a system, right? Amazon is a system. Everything that you can think of where you work at now, it's a system. When you go in the office, you already know what you need to do as soon as you turn your computer on. because you do it every single day. That's your job title. That's what your is delegated to do. That's what they're paying you to do. Meanwhile, the lady in the cubicle, a few cubicles over, she does something totally different than you. She does something totally different than you. But she's part of the ecosystem. She's part of the system, right? So yeah, you and her go out for drinks. Y'all talk about y'all jobs and this and that. You do this and she do that. Y'all laugh about it or have fun about it. But it's part of the system for that particular company. Okay? So again, guys, like I say, I'm kind of rambling at this point, but I really want you guys to win. Again, for those that might just join on, if you want to do the coaching, it's only $500. I got 4 spots available. I opened it to 7 people yesterday when I went live. I said, hey, I'm only let 7 people in. 3 people signed up yesterday. And I want to thank those people here on the live. I'm sure they probably see it. I got 4 spots available, $500. The offer that I'm offering you guys is, if I don't help you get at least your $500 back by the end of the 6th month, I'm gonna freely refund you your $500. So you'll be able to go through the whole 6 months, and if you don't make at least the minimum investment of your $500 back, I'm gonna refund you. Right? But you're also gonna have to show me that you attempted utilize the information that we put out there, right? That the systems, the things that we came up for you to make your business great again or make it better, right? You're gonna have to utilize this information, okay? And yeah, I'll have no problem refunding your $500, right? So again, guys, I get kicks out of getting those emails to say, oh, Fabio, I got this. Fabio, here's my check. I mean, literally, I can call people right now, literally in the coaching. Let's see real quick. Who can I call? Literally, I mean, I got people doing really, really good. I really hate to do this without them knowing. Let's see who I can call. I got so many people, man. I got people that's in coaching that they don't even have a cleaning business, right? Let's see. Let me see here. Let's see here.
What's up, big brother?
Hey, what's up, Jay? How are you?
Chillin'. What you got going on, man?
Hey, nothing much, nothing much. I'm just calling to check on you, boss. By the way, I'm on live. I got you on live. I just wanted to kind of prove a point, about the people in the coaching. Look, and also I was calling to check on that new site, that new contract that I help you get. I just want to see how that's going for you. Have you started? You should have started that by now, right?
Yeah, we've been up and running since September.
Okay. How is it going for you?
Killing it, man.
You're killing it. Okay. You haven't gotten any complaints or anything, or anything that we need to discuss about that particular contract?
Oh, no, man. Customer retention is on 10, but I can guarantee you that.
Okay.
I did want to talk to you, though, because seeing as I'm coming up on my 90-day mark for September, October, November. Well, I still got another maybe month or so till it actually be my 90-day mark. I was going to ask you, do you think the 90-day mark, that's when I should do the customer appreciation like we discussed a while back? Like, I don't know, maybe donuts and coffee or pieces or something?
Yeah.
Still too early.
Yeah, only do that for your best clients. Your best clients, the ones that's paying the top dollar. Like the smaller clients, you can give them a thank you card, but if you're gonna spend money on pizza, Tim Hortons, coffee, donuts, do that for your best clients, your bigger clients, the bigger dollar clients. Okay.
Okay.
That's what I would do. And you can also show appreciation to the ones that you're not making so much money on with a thank you card or a gift card, something small. Give them a $10 gift card, or hey, this is just our appreciation. Trust me, you're gonna stand out because nobody else is doing that. Nobody. No, there's no franchise doing it. There's nobody doing that. Trust me. They're gonna tell you, oh, you're the first cleaning company that did donuts and pizza, and you're the first cleaning company that gave us, management, a gift card, or whatever the case is, right? And again, it don't have to be a very expensive $15 gift card, $20 gift card. You might get 5 of them. That's $100, right? You're not losing no sleep. You pay that $100 any day because you're gonna still be billing them week after week, month after month. Do that make sense?
Yeah, I follow.
Right. So you're coming up on your 90-day. You can do it with your bigger clients, coffee, donuts. All you do is just call them. Say, hey, we have customer appreciation today. You're definitely a great customer of ours. We want to get a head count of about how many people that you have over in the office today, because we're going to have it delivered, or you can deliver it yourself.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you want to cover enough for everybody. You see what I'm saying? So, you want to kind of get a head count so you know how much pizza to buy, how many donuts, whatever to get, how much coffee to bring over. You want to get a head count with that.
Okay.
Okay.
Appreciate it, man. Yeah, because I sure been thinking about it, man. I've been meaning to call you, man. I'm just so busy, bro. I'm just busy, man, between cleaning and working, still my job.
Yeah.
It's always something going on, man.
But
anytime I feel like it's something I gotta ask or it's something I need to know, you're gonna be the first one I call.
As usual, right? Because you know I'm gonna lead you right, and I really appreciate that, man. Really appreciate that. That means a lot to me, because I'm gonna steer you in the right direction. So we got goals, right? I mean, you and I we talked about your goals. Again, I'm on live right now on YouTube as I speak to you, so I don't want to kind of get too wrapped up with what we got going on with us. But I did want to call because I had a point to prove to them. I want them to know, like, man, I'm really invested in this. I'm really invested in this when it comes to you guys. So
yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, and if somebody just follow behind what you say, you can't do nothing but win.
For sure.
You don't come up.
For sure. So
it ain't nowhere running. I mean, it'd be one of the best investments somebody will make in their life in regards to getting into coaching, because whatever it is you happen to charge them for the coaching, you land one account, you're gonna make that back within a matter of months. So it's a win-win situation, man. You're gonna keep it 100 and tell us what we need to hear and not what we want to hear. So, somebody buckles down in the fire, they can't do nothing but come up underneath your umbrella, bro.
For sure, and
it's real talk.
I really do appreciate that. I really. Yeah. So, but how's your health? I wanted to ask about that. I know you were ill a little bit, and it sounded like you got your strength back, and you're back up and at it.
Yeah, man. For the most part, I mean, it's still touch and go from time to time, but as long as I stick to my diet and do what it is I'm supposed to do in regards to that, I'll follow through.
Right. Okay. I don't want to go too deep.
I gotta make sure I keep a lot of fiber in my diet, man. I'm getting old. I ain't a spring chicken no more, so I gotta watch what I eat.
Right. All right, bud. Well, I just wanted to check in. Just tap in with me later. You got any questions? We got anything to any plays to run or any walkthroughs coming up? We can help you with those. Get those numbers. You know how we do. Fucking with me, you're definitely gonna land those contracts. You already know.
Most definitely. I got you, big brother.
Okay. Stay safe. We'll talk soon.
Okay. Be careful, big brother.
All right, boss. Take care.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, stay on live, guys. I'm about to call another person into coaching. Let me see. Who can I call here? because so many people have dropped out. So it's, some of them they haven't renewed with us. They start making a lot of money, and then they once their 6 months is up, they some of them dropped out, some of them renewed. Uh, Hang on, guys. Let me see. This is another one. Josh, he's killing it. He dropped out, but we still stay in contact, and he's doing a lot of great things. Um, Hang on, guys. Let me see here. Let's see if it's anybody. I know a lot of my people, their schedule. Okay, so
Hello?
hey, Shonda,
Hey.
how you
How are
been?
you? Good, good.
Great. I got you on my live, so I'm just letting you know. I went live. I just kind of wanted to tap in with you and let some of the people on the live, kind of hear that, we really be getting it done in the coaching. I also wanted to follow up on the last. I think you had the last thing we talked about, the other walkthrough. I know it's been a while since we spoke. I don't know if it was the walkthrough or somebody that you were speaking to, that you had told me about before.
Oh yeah, it, yeah. She never like. You remember it was like I've been waiting for like about a month or so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went on vacation because she passed away, and yeah, I think they wasn't really ready to move forward.
Move
with
forward.
me.
Okay.
I think they kept the same cleaning company.
You say they kept the same cleaning company?
They was looking to change, but yeah, I guess nah. I don't know.
Okay,
I guess
so
they changed their mind.
okay, how long has it been since you've contacted them?
I contacted them like 3 weeks ago.
3 weeks ago. Okay, so was it via email, phone?
No, actually it was phone. I had called her and she answered, and I talked to the lady I did the walkthrough with.
Okay.
And she was telling me because I guess she's under the decision maker, and yeah.
Okay, so you haven't talked to anybody. What I want you to do, I want to try to close this deal personally for you. I don't remember what the numbers is, and like I said, I got you on live. I don't even want you to repeat that. But what I want you to do is to send me the contact person name, their number, and send me a copy of the actual estimate. Send me a copy of that, and what I'm gonna do is we're gonna try to close this together on a three-way. Because I'm pretty sure it's probably the numbers. Usually when they lag like that, it's probably the numbers. If you feel like the numbers is flexible at all, and we got any room that we can come down or anything that we can add on in terms of services that they're not being offered already, then we can add that on, right? If it's at the same price, or if it's just a pricing deal, because like I say, a lot of times when they say they want numbers, they want to move forward with a new company or whatever, and they're not moving forward with you, then that make me scratch my head to say, well, you want a new company, you want to move forward, why not us? And generally speaking, it's just a miscommunication somewhere. So I want you to send me over, text me the contact person name, their number, and send me and email me, or send me like a screenshot of the actual numbers, so I'll know what you submitted over to them. Because we do so many numbers, and I got so many people in the coaching. I don't want to mix nothing up. So we'll go over that. We'll see what we can add to this to make this offer attractive, or see if you have any flexibility. You and I will talk about that off while I'm off live, and then I'll personally call them and see if I can close this deal for you, bring it home.
Oh, that'd be great.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you know my track.
Mhm.
You know my track record already. What's my track record?
Oh, yes, definitely.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Go back.
So okay, so with that being said, like I said, just send that over when you can. It's not a rush, but if you send it over too late in the day today, then I'll have it and then I'll call you and we'll do a three-way call tomorrow. You'll just be on the line. Don't say anything. I want you to hear how I handle the call so I can close the deal.
Okay. I'll
Okay?
do that as soon as I can. I'm about to. When I'm done with doing what I'm doing, I'm gonna get that over to you.
Okay, sounds good.
All right.
All right.
Bye.
All right. Okay, so that's just two people right there, guys. I could go on and on. I got people, guy in Finland, and people like that. So this is the stuff that I do, right? Like I told her, I can close the deal because we've done it before. I got a great track record in doing that, right? So like you heard the situation. I don't know if you guys could hear clearly, but she got somebody that's just in the wing. They haven't decided. They're looking for a cleaning company, and they haven't chosen a cleaning company yet. If you heard her, she said they still got the same cleaning company that they had. So they want to switch, but it's probably a misunderstanding somewhere. It's a miscommunication somewhere, right? And this is where I step in to see how we can make this deal attractive or add or upsell some more, right? To make the price more attractive. But I have to talk to her to see what she's willing to do. Is she willing to drop the price a little bit, or is the price feasible, or is it something that we can tweak a little bit, right? So she can pick up this contract. It's been 3 weeks, right? Okay. And like I say, guys, it's all about building systems. That's my main goal. She does probably, I would say, as they like to say, no cap. She does at least 10 walkthroughs a week, and that's without exaggerating. She does her Shonda. She does at least probably 10 walkthroughs a week. But she knows the sauce. I've already taught her the lead gen. The same thing that I do for you guys, I've already taught her that. So all she has to do is continue to implement or have her people implement that same thing, right? So again, guys, I know this was kind of exaggerated. Hopefully you guys got some, again, if you want to become part of the coaching, you're watching this video, you've seen this video, you feel that I could be of service to you, $500. She paid way more than that to get in when she came in, and she's been in what 3 years, 4 years, so she done paid it consistently at this point. Trust me, if she wasn't making money with me, she wouldn't stay for 3 or 4 years, right? Just coming back to back, renewing, right? So if you guys are interested in that, I do have 4 spots available. $500 is all it is for you guys if you're interested at all. You'll email me mastercleanmachine@gmail.com, right? I don't care if you're the most seasoned person. I'm sure it's something that I could teach you or show you. I don't care if you're just starting it up and all you got is a DBA and you haven't got no traction nowhere. I can still help you as well. You'll email me mastercleanmachine@gmail.com. In the subject line, put sign me up. Again, I have 4 spots available for anybody that wants it. I can teach you a lot. My videos is great information. Like I say, the difference between the videos and the coaching is you still get the sauce in the videos, but I teach you implementation in the coaching. So yeah, you get the sauce here, but you have to decide how you're gonna do what you're gonna do, where I systematically show you how to implement what I do, right? So that's the only thing, coaching, 6 months, right? 2 month. I used to do 3 month unlimited lead gen, but I started making people so much money, and I don't eat off the back end with the lead gen. I just cut it down a month because I started making people so much money. I'm like, either I gotta get a percentage of this, or maybe I need to cut this down because we're doing pretty good for them, and we're not eating off the back end of it. So your investment of $500 is the only thing that you will pay to get in. Any contracts that we help you, like I'm gonna help her try to close this deal, we're not gonna eat off of that. Okay, so we don't charge, we don't get a lot of people I'm here on YouTube, they do 3 to 5% off of anything that they help you bring in. Me, we get 0%. It's just your upfront cost, which in this case would be $500. That's all you pay us, right? So if you're interested in mastercleanmachine@gmail.com, if you don't make at least your investment of $500 back. By the end of the 6 months, we'll give you your $500 back. Okay, so it's a win-win. Okay, you don't lose anything. Again, guys, if you have any questions, again, I called 2 people right here on live. There's so many more that I could have called, and you been heard different stories, and you'll be able to get to meet these individuals as well. We gonna start back doing our Zoom calls. It's kind of stopped for a minute because a lot of the people in the coaching, are on different time, different time stands, and it was kind of hard to get a lot of the people on the Zoom call all at one time, that type of deal. So we're working on it, right? My people, they're working. I love them to death, everybody that's in the coaching. So that's going to wrap it up, guys. If you have any questions, feel free to email me, mastercleanmachine@gmail.com. If you want coaching, put sign me up in the subject headline. Again, I do have 4 spots available. We sold 3 yesterday. I only opened up for 7 people. So we do have 4 left. Let me see here. Other than that, you can leave your questions, comments, concerns, whatever, in the comment section here, and I'll be in the comment section responding back to as many people as possible. That's going to wrap it up for now, guys. I'm Fabio. The only person that could ever stop you from starting up your own dreams and making it to the top is you. Take care.